What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Terrell Speaks. I'm your host, Timothy Wilkes, and this is the show where I do commentary on current events as well as other interesting topics. Be sure to follow me on my social media platforms, Timothy T. Wilkes on Facebook, Terrell Speaks on YouTube, and Terrell Guiding Me Wilkes on Instagram. And also to show your support, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, engage, and last but not least, enjoy the show. Okay, now we can get this party started. I have a special guest with me today. And she also has her own YouTube channel. She creates her own content, but I would rather her go ahead and introduce herself. Go ahead and tell them what you do and what's your channel and everything.
My name is Lady, and I have a YouTube channel named Big Lady, and I just do like mukbangs, Amazon hauls, and different stuff like that.
Okay, and we got some topics for y'all. A couple of them she disagreed with me on, but well, one of them in particular, the whole Will Smith thing. She has a different point of view than me,
Right?
but we gonna we're gonna talk about it. I like that kind of that helps me have a better discussion.
Okay.
But we're gonna talk about the Will Smith stuff. But first, there's some other topics came up that we're gonna get to. What was it about the teen, that boy that died on that was on the roller coaster?
That wasn't a roller coaster. It was like it's like a little drop thing. They go up and they drop down at high speed.
Oh, okay, so
Mm-hmm.
it was that we used to call that the dungeon drop or something like that back in the day.
Yeah.
It's like an old thing. And it was something about what a woman claimed to be part of it, but I'm gonna look at the article. I'm gonna read the
Yeah,
article.
it was some chick named Shay Johnson. They say that she was, acting like she was the cousin, and that she had, was receiving money off his death, and his family don't even know who she is.
Man, yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna read the article. I'm gonna do my commentary. Y'all know how I do. Y'all already know how I do. Mother of teen who fell from ride denies family ties to woman claiming to be his cousin. I think that's just, I don't know. That part of that's just screaming narcissism. But it's hardly been a week since the fatal fall of 14-year-old teen at an amusement park in Orlando, as previously reported. Trey Sampson. I'm tripping. Trey Sampson was visiting ICON Park with a football club where the incident occurred, and while his family awaits answers from an investigation by Florida officials, Trey's mother recently had to address claims by a woman who is portraying herself to the media as his cousin. And I seen a video on that. That was kind of a video of her talking about she had to clean up his blood, and that was kind of
Yeah, I read that too.
weird.
Acting all distraught and carried on.
Having people giving her hugs and all. I don't know.
It's
People like,
crazy. People think do anything for some doggone money.
that's what it sounded like to me. She wanted, because I heard she was taking up GoFundMe's and all kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Weird, man. Apparently, a woman who identified herself as Shay Johnson weaved a story about the day Trey passed. She an idiot. How do you think you're not gonna get caught? She claimed to be the teen's cousin. Shay also claimed he spoke to her multiple times. Stupid. Prior to the incident, this woman told media outlets Trey told her ride operators rejected him from a few other attractions because of his size. She said he also informed her when someone cleared him to ride that Orlando Free Fall. She had no conversation with this man. I don't know. She said, because
people say anything.
she weaved this whole story. I don't get it, man. I don't know. I keep going because it's stupid.
It really is.
How you feel? How do you think you're not gonna get caught?
Okay.
Anyway, according to the Orlando Centennial, Trey's mother shut down Shay's narrative while speaking to Orange County Detective Michael, what is Guido? Yeah, I don't want to butcher his name. A spokesperson from the county sheriff's office confirmed to the Orlando Centennial that Trey's mother does not know Shay Johnson. Another outlet, WFTV9 ABC, also confirmed with attorneys representing Teen's family that none of the family members know Johnson. She thought, okay, I guess she thought it was just gonna go. Folks just gonna go along with it. Her family gonna go. She ain't that was half baked.
Yeah, that was crazy. How you think the family ain't keeping up what's going on in the media?
You know they gonna see it.
Just being said, of course they were gonna see it. And how you gonna take a tragedy like that so you can get a gain off of it?
I don't know. It just
that's crazy.
Taking advantage of that woman. Taking advantage of the whole family and the boy for some money.
Losing a child is hard as it is, but then you got people that try to make money off of it.
And that family already dealing with a loss. Now you just I don't know.
That's people nowadays.
And the woman didn't only give multiple interviews, not just one, not three, multiple bunches, claiming kinship. She also seemingly organized in his name. She reportedly organized news conferences, collected petitions. I heard of that, and even led a vigil in VIGIL in front of the park ride. Her WFTV9 ABC per WFTV9. Yeah, I'm tripping, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive me. But so she did all this, signed petitions. I seen that too. She had petitions signed, had people sign petitions, try to get the ride taken down, and oh boy, she went out her way.
Hopefully they ain't operating that ride no more. I don't think they is though.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But it could have been somebody else doing this, not her. Mm-hmm. Somebody in the family should have, not her, because she just not she shouldn't have had any kind of
I think they have press charges against her. It ought to be some type of fraud charges.
They did some kind of investigation, but yes. I think nothing came of it because they couldn't prove where she was getting money from it. But somebody else came out and said that she had GoFundMe's and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Cash apps too.
Yeah, she had people send her money. They had to. I think they should investigate it further to get her. But although the act seems bizarre, Michelle of the OSCO said detectives looked into Shay. Ultimately, detectives didn't produce a report, and Shay isn't facing any arrest warrant. See that? Like I said, they ain't find nothing. In Michelle's words, at this point, detectives have no evidence of a crime. At this point, there is no evidence to suggest Shay collected funds in Teen's name. But people spoke out about it, but they can't. They
don't have no proof.
They can't prove it, so they can't really just say nothing. Late Tuesday night, WFTV 9 ABC spoke. I'm gonna get that name right eventually. I keep butchering it. Spoke to Shay's employer, manager at Flash Dancers Bar in Orlando, confirmed to the outlet that Shay has been terminated. All that, and you lost your job. How stupid can you be? There is no additional information on Shay Johnson or her motivation for falsifying. What is that? A familial?
You said right.
Try to be a Look. She claimed.
I can't even say it. Get that right.
She claimed to be their family dog on it. She said she was their cousin, and she wasn't their cousin.
Lying.
I'm trying.
Lying, and that's all they need to know.
That's it. She lied.
Everybody know falsifying means.
that familiar word, but she lied, and
Okay, and that's the bottom
they
line.
said she was. I don't know. They say something. I think something wrong with her too. Something serious wrong with her. Cause how? I don't know. How you not know? How you thought you was gonna pull that off? Where you wouldn't get caught. The parent wasn't gonna come out and say nothing. No. People do all kind of stuff, and it was one we was wasn't it with that it was with no, I seen a story. Another story I wanted to go over was remember this one where the mother was jailed for attempting to kill the newborn. You ain't seen that one.
I didn't read them. I've seen it, but I didn't read it.
I go with art. You know how I do.
I'm gonna take care of that.
You know how I do.
I'm gonna wait.
We're gonna get Will. We're gonna get to Will. This shit, yeah, we got to. This one ain't that long either. We're gonna get to Will. I got Will. I got Will. We're gonna get him. Nevada mother jailed for attempting to kill newborn. Police say. This is up my alley because Will is up your alley, but I like covering these kind of. I can talk about psychopathic idiot. More, y'all already started. I'm already started. Ashley Hollingsworth, 22, is accused of attempting to kill her newborn baby after she thought the baby was evil. She thought the baby was evil.
What? Dang, I should read
Claim this was some kind of. I guess she. I gotta keep going because I don't.
I ain't you know how I am.
No, you ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't stop you. I ain't stop you now. Las Vegas. Was it KOLO Gray News? A mother in the Las Vegas area is accused of attempting to kill her newborn baby after she feared her child was not good and probably evil, according to police. So that's what she told the police. That my child is evil. You should. He deserved it. That's. How could that reminds me of the one where the mom
I do that
what's that?
She thought the baby was evil, but she on that picture she got black eyes. Now who done dotted her eyes out?
From what I looked at, it was self-inflicted, but I read it.
So she beat herself up?
Yeah, I'm reading, but I think it said self-inflicted.
Okay, so baby, she look like a raccoon right now.
She Cause I was finna say whatever happened to her was too good for her.
Oh, okay.
But let's see. Of course, officers with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department report they were called to the emergency room at Mountain View Hospital overnight on March 27th when a child.
Birthday, y'all.
March 20th. That's your birthday.
Not glad something bad like that happened.
We done missed your birthday.
I mean, the Will Smith incident had on my birthday too.
Oh no, that's a good. He probably was trying to celebrate your birthday. Slap.
Well, we gonna talk about that.
He probably.
I gotta lead you to a whole other thing. Go ahead.
He could be trying to help you celebrate now. You don't know. You'll never know. He might not have been trying to defend Jada. He probably was trying to, trying.
Hey, you don't come on here.
I think he was trying to give you some content. This is for lady.
Boy.
I think so. But anyway, March 27th, on lady's birthday.
Okay.
When a child's father had brought his newborn baby into the hospital for medical treatment. Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta read more, but I'm trying to. When the child's father had brought his newborn, I hope he did something horrible to her after this. But anyway, because if you attempted to kill my son and you're the mother, you better be praying somewhere. You better hope I don't find you, because I wouldn't just be I'd be bringing both of y'all into the hospital, not just the child, but the anyway.
All right, big mama's out here.
No, do not. Y'all okay? Yo, nope. It's in there. It's staying in there. It's stone. It's concrete. It's in there for good.
Okay.
The father also notified the hospital that the child's mother refused to come into the hospital, but she was bleeding profusely, according to police. Let me see why she was bleeding. Yeah. Ashley Hollingsworth, 22, was later identified as the child's mother, and officers said they were able to make contact with her at a nearby intersection a couple of hours later. Uh, so she tried to run or something? Nearby intersection, so she must have got pulled over or something. Investigators learned that Hollingsworth had given birth in a guest bedroom at a relative's house where the couple was staying about an hour before the two went to the hospital with the child. The two went to the. Hollingsworth told the police. I'm gonna read more because Hollingsworth told the police that on the way to the hospital, something triggered her to make her think that the baby was probably evil. According to an arrest report, she attempted to kill the baby twice by wrapping the blanket around the baby's head and pinching the baby's nose. You piece of.
Let her have it.
How old was this? So they recently had the baby. So it's basically
It was newborn.
it's a newborn. A newborn baby? A newborn baby?
You know me and how I feel about stuff like that. But I wonder what's gonna happen. I want to people what's gonna happen to it because you know a lot of times folks like her. I'm gonna say it that way. Maybe you know where I'm going with it. They do stuff and they get away with it.
That's garbage. That's just crap. To me, it is. That's a freaking baby, man. Why didn't she give that baby to somebody else? To the father, somebody.
Right.
Cause you try to kill. Cause she's obviously not in her right mind. She thinks the baby's evil. I don't know.
She went in her right mind when she didn't go to the hospital to have a baby. I mean. Now I understand, you know me, I work on the maternity ward, so I understand sometimes babies come quick, they do come out at home sometimes. But my thing is, I want that situation you just purposely just had your baby in somebody's house. But
I don't know, something.
That's crazy.
This story don't seem. It don't. I gotta see how it pans out because none of it sound right. Because the father brought him to the hospital. He's not. I don't know.
My thing is, when she attempted to kill the baby twice, what the daddy was thinking.
That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to figure. I'm hoping it's in the article somewhere where he strangled her or something. I'm trying to find out.
Boy, you crazy.
The 22-year-old told police that she felt like the. Oh yeah, okay. Did I read that? I read it already. No, I don't think I read that one. The 22-year-old police. 20-year-old told police that she felt like the baby would start doing things and start making people kill each. What? That don't make any sense.
And a person like her, all they gonna do is try to have her plead insanity. She'll
don't make.
If she don't walk free, I'd be surprised.
That don't make no sense though.
You know.
People start making
her. You carried that baby for 9 months. You ain't feel no evilness in.
Why?
You raised after the baby was born.
Cause she was the evil. That's why.
Crazy.
She was the evil, making people kill it. How could the baby start making people kill each other? How?
Unless you try to act crazy, try to get away with it.
I think she just didn't want the baby and trying to find reasons to be crazy and.
Well, there are all you got to do. If y'all don't want y'all babies, I work in maternity ward. Let me tell you how it go. Each state. Well, most states, you gotta check with your state though. Have what they call a safe haven law. That means if you go in the hospital and have a baby and you want to leave that baby there by law, you can, and you will not be penalized for it. In some states, you have fire stations that have a little thing where you can put babies in. You got a certain amount of time after you have your baby, you can take it to a fire station, you can take it to a police station, anywhere. But you don't have to kill your baby. You don't have to leave them in trash cans or none of that. You can just leave them somewhere. And, where somebody can, go to the system, foster care, whatever, somebody can take. I had a patient one time that did that. She knew she didn't want the baby. But what she did was she left, and the baby was already in the nursery. She didn't leave the baby in the room. The baby was in the nursery. She left a note. She let them know that Mississippi has a safe haven law, and she was leaving the baby, and she just walked out the hospital like that.
Hmm.
So if you don't want your kid, just do that.
She should. That's what she should.
A lot of people don't know that, but you can give up your newborn baby if you want to. You know, you don't have to leave in trash bags, trash cans, and all that.
I would rather them do that, leave them at the hospital, and
Yeah.
versus just doing horrible stuff to them.
Okay.
Just leave them,
I might have just spit some jewels out to some people out there that didn't know that.
or give custody to one of the relatives or something.
Yep.
The father. Let's say you have a good relationship with the father. The father's not a psychopathic idiot or something, and the father wants custody. Just give them to the father.
Mm-hmm.
Grandparents might want custody. Anything.
And even if you leave the hospital, you still, like I said, I think it's like a 2-week time period, to where they can still just take it to the fire station, police station, just leave the baby, and you would not, no criminal charges or nothing to be, because it's a law that's gonna protect them if they do that.
Yeah, it's better.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, like I say, either that or custody. Give them custody to somebody, a relative. Cause there's plenty of grandparents that raise kids, aunties. It's better than this junk here. But once arriving at the hospital, doctors initially believed the newborn may have suffered a brain bleed. That burns me the hell up. But staff later determined the child likely did not suffer any injuries, police said. Cause I can't, cause I'm for the kids, man. I ain't with this. I got 2 boys, and I don't get that people do stuff to harm their children when all you got to do, like you said, give them away or all that. I don't like seeing horrible things happen to kids. According to an arrest report, Hollingsworth told police that the baby's eyes were black, had an abnormal scent, and wasn't good. That wasn't good, and was grunting after his. This breaks my heart. She decided to wrap the blanket over the baby's head. Police said Hollingsworth had self-inflicted injuries on her face when she was found, and she told them she hit herself several times with a rock in an attempt to kill herself after she left the hospital.
That's why she looked like a raccoon. Baby, she beat the hell out of herself.
Like I said, it was self-inflicted, and what do I have to say about that?
And why you got to whoop your own behind?
She deserved it. That's why. She deserved it. That's why.
I know that.
Oh yeah. If
you thought the baby was eating, why you whoop your own butt?
If a curse word slip out, you know what I'm saying. I'm not you know what I'm saying.
You know, we talked about
this on this show. You know, I allow people or my guests to.
I try to be good.
I allow them to. I know, but on this show I allow it. My other show is more, more Christian and humble. Unless we were doing a God topic, but
yeah,
Christian topic. But other than that, this show is more secular and
yeah.
Current, man. I've almost cussed on this show. I've even said I want to cuss so bad, especially when we that one. This the one that give me a lot of my topics about the one that killed that 1-month-old infant with the police was shooting them people. Police shot that car.
We ain't gonna talk about that. Cause baby, I felt some type of way about that.
I did too. I went off on both. I went off on the police and I went off on the guy.
I wasn't that one. I'm gonna go back and find that one. It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Okay.
It might be on my other channel, but I'm gonna have to upload it to my
I felt some type of way about that.
I didn't like what the police did, and I didn't like what the guy did that put himself in the position to get the baby killed by the police, because black folks know better. But anyway,
right. And I felt as though they knew that man was black. He hadn't even any other color. We ain't gonna get into that.
Speaking of,
they wouldn't shot that car up like they did. They probably would have tried it. They probably would try to get both of them out of line. You know what they do nowadays.
Probably would have. But him knowing that
a baby was in that car,
he shouldn't.
And they shot it up anyway. They didn't care.
They didn't care. And the thing about it too, I hold him responsible too, because he was on the high speed chase to begin with. He killed 2 people and went on a high speed chase. So he put his son in danger too. I hold him accountable.
I ain't knocking that he did.
That's
true.
That's why I went off on both of them.
He showed he should have known better than that, because he put that baby in danger. It's his fault as well. But did the police department did they get held accountable for that? They didn't. I know they didn't.
I don't
We
think
in
they
Mississippi,
did.
y'all.
It was different counties. They all came together to catch this guy.
I know, but what I'm saying is, did they get held accountable for what they did to the bank?
I don't know. I hadn't revisited that one yet.
Okay.
But if I find something, and we might can revisit that topic.
Okay.
But the moment y'all been waiting for is the moment lady been waiting for, because she want to talk about Will.
I mean, hey.
She want to.
Hey, y'all, a lot of folks, y'all might not agree with what I'm gonna say. Just go ahead and put it down in the comment section, and let us know what you think and what you feel about it.
Let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about Will. What we gonna start with the slap at the when it first happened?
I guess you gotta. That's where it started from.
That's why we can start with the slap all the way, to the point where he resigned. That's the joke. The joke. How do you feel about the joke, lady?
Well, I will be honest. I thought it was funny, and I'm gonna say that because when the joke was made and the slap was made, and I heard after the fact about Jada's alopecia, I didn't know nothing about it until the incident happened. So to me, the joke was funny. When Jada cut her hair like that, I'm gonna be honest, I just thought her daughter needed to. I just thought maybe that was just something, some people do that.
Well, a lot of people thought.
But, so I didn't know nothing about that situation. So when it came out, and it was like, that's the reason why he, put the balls on Chris like he did. Then I kind of understood a little bit why he did what he did.
And even Chris didn't know. Chris didn't even know. It came out that he didn't even know about the joke. He thought, because it came out that he didn't. Well, he did speak that he was shocked about the slap and all that kind of stuff. Because he even, I seen him, and I saw another one. He had where they was talking to Chris about it. And he was shocked. He didn't know. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know. And then it came out. It was a statement made that he hadn't spoken to Will about. He didn't know nothing about alopecia. He didn't know. He didn't have a clue.
Well, yeah, I think it's kind of because my thing is when it happened and people was talking about it, and the first thing they want to bring up is the entanglement that Jada had, which Jada ain't got nothing to do. But why Will went up there and slapped that man?
That's why I spoke.
He went up there and slapped that man because Jada was offended by the joke, and he felt like you shouldn't make a joke to somebody that's having some type of medical illness, which I kind of understand. Then again, it is a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
So I throw that out there too. But if a man ain't willing to slap nobody behind big lady, y'all,
I don't know what you're talking about.
You
I don't know. I was deaf to that. Cause we ain't, like I said, I made a post saying Will was at the Oscars, and we out here on these streets. These folks got guns and stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I slap somebody, let's say we was somewhere, and somebody said something, and I go up there and slap him, he pull out a pistol. What that's gonna? How that's gonna help us?
I don't know.
see, Chris can't pull out a pistol at the Oscars. He can't pull out no pistol. They was at the Oscars. He was on stage and he had a medal. And then him and Chris was friends. I can't just slap some random nigga.
They were friends?
Yeah, they were friends. They were colleagues and stuff.
I still rock Will. I don't care what y'all talking about.
I am too.
Will. You know what I'm saying?
And
but the entanglement ain't have a damn thing to do. Why Will went there and slapped that man?
And we ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing against Will. And nobody and everybody that went in on Will didn't have anything against. Even Jim Carrey, he said I ain't got nothing against Will. It's just because he a fellow comedian. It's just everybody just saying like they was just holding him accountable. Folks love Will. It's just like no, we love you, but this was not okay. It's not something you can just do. Just slap.
I was listening to Wanda Sykes.
Oh yeah, I heard her too.
And I'm just looking like she talking about so she's still traumatized. What you traumatized about? He just went up there and slapped the man. It ain't like he went up there shot him, stabbed him, nudged that. You know what I'm saying? That's traumatized to everybody. What you really traumatized for? Because he went up there on that TV and slapped the man.
I think all of that.
What's traumatizing about it?
I think all that's image too. It's like we talked about the other parts. We're gonna get to the Jada stuff later, but but I think the ones I think they all the co-hosts, everybody what everybody's doing, they're making statements. They don't want to make it seem like they promote that because that goes against Oscar. The Oscars that goes against their rules. Cause and then you gotta look at they black. They black, and then what they black, and they don't want to destroy their image that they built. She's like, yeah, I support Will. Yeah. And they commit. They won't. They might not get another co-host gig. They might not get. You know, so they try to say they want to try to say her image.
Stay silent. Mind your business. They ain't gonna have nothing to do with your gig. You ain't gotta say nothing to.
But I think.
A lot of them ain't spoke out about it.
But here's the thing: if you a co-host and you put an event together, let's say if you a wedding planner, you plan a wedding, and somebody in there just start fighting, and all the attention is off of the results of you planning the wedding, how the wedding turned out. They don't even get married that day. What they did overshadowed your planning that wedding. Mm-hmm. How would you feel about it? You wouldn't like it, would you?
I mean, I wouldn't like it. I'm not saying they shouldn't do what they need to do for the situation, you know.
You wouldn't like it one bit. You'd be pissed.
I'm just saying.
You'll be pissed if they ruin your wedding.
I will be.
Yes.
I will be. That's why I said whatever consequences that we'll have to take, you're going to have to deal with, especially when it comes to Oscar. I heard him trying to take his Oscar bag. He won the Oscar after the fact. Oh, snap. But they said he tried to throw him out.
They wanted him to leave.
After the fact.
Because he violated the rules. Because he wanted to, but yeah, he violated the rules. And he asked him to leave, and he wouldn't even leave at first. But and it's the crazy thing, he apologized to, well, he made an apology, but it wasn't to Chris Rock when he received his Oscar. Because he was saying that he had a talk with Denzel Tyler Perry. I seen that too. Because they talked about it.
But you know, people also talked about how we were laughing before you realized they didn't like the show.
Well,
Which you did. I saw the clip.
I seen it too.
When he was Chris Rock made his joke, and Will was killing himself laughing, but then you saw Jada's face. And you know Will was upset.
But I heard too from an actual therapist that said some people can laugh when they're uncomfortable, and so I'm like, yeah, that can happen because I
have laughed and smiled and felt a different type of way.
I've been roasted and was uncomfortable with the situation. Like if somebody make a joke, I have a wife that got a condition, they make a joke, I might just nigga, we're gonna have to talk after this show. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to get it because this is not
But people defending Chris Rock saying he's a comedian.
That's what I believe.
Understand all that.
That's what I believe.
Man, but still and all, it gotta be a fine line when you're a comedian because everybody has feelings.
He didn't know. What if he didn't know about alopecia?
I mean, yeah, you're right. I said I didn't know that she had until the incident.
But let's say if he did know. Now we can go off of that. We can go off of that one too.
If he knew, he should have said it.
Right.
I
believe that too.
But Jada and anybody else that suffer from that type of disease, that's why I say when it comes to comedians, it ought to be a fine line.
That's why I said in part.
You know, if there was somebody saying something about somebody that he loved dearly, he wouldn't like it.
That's why I said, in part one, I said if he knew about it, he could have left that joke out and still had a funny routine.
Mm-hmm. He funny either way it go. But you ain't have to be, joking nobody, making fun of nobody in their situation or illnesses or nothing like that. But like you said, like I said, I wanted did he know because I had no clue about it until the incident had happened.
I knew because
I got understanding why Will slapped him. But then you got people talking about something. Oh, that's all stuff from the entanglement and it's all Jada fault and all that and.
It ain't got nothing to do with that.
Nah, it don't. But I kind of sort of understand a little bit what they're trying to say.
What it is
mentally after all that stuff went down.
I see it as build up, but I don't think the slap had anything to do with it.
Yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with it.
Cause I talked about it in my previous show too. I said it was build up, but I don't want to spend a lot of time on. I ain't want to spend a lot of time on it in part one because I didn't really I didn't think it wasn't really the topic of discussion. The main topic was, what happened specifically at the office, him slapping Chris Rock, that point, because the entanglement they hashed that out on the what was that Red Table Talk? On Table Talk, they already did they already talked about that.
Sure did.
So I don't think And what I think even Jada posted something about them being in a season of healing, and she was all for it or something like that. It wasn't really anything to elaborate on, but she didn't elaborate on nothing until later on. Uh,
Did she speak out any about the slap?
she speak out any?
Uh,
Didn't she say about saying she need to be protected or something like that?
she need to be. Let me see.
But I think I found it. But she was saying she didn't need to be protected. I'm gonna go look at it because I think like I said, I think that was also a business move too. What was that? So, yeah, said Jada Pinkett Smith said after the Oscars, her husband Will Smith spoke. She knows it was in the heat of the moment, and it was him overreacting. He knows that, she knows that, and they're in agreement that he overreacted. But they both in agreement. But I seen where people saying that she throwing him under the bus. She's leaving him out to dry again and all kind. But Jay also said that that is not a wildflower, nor one of these women that needs protecting. He didn't need to do what he did. But I don't know. I just think I seen that. But I think I think that she did that because, like I said, he already apologized. He admitted that he was wrong, that he was against the violence, and saying the violence was what he said. Violence was a poison. Cause I think I seen that too, where he apologized, saying the violence was a poison. Or let me see, Will Smith resigned. That's not it.
Well, he resigned from the Oscars.
Let me see where it was at. Yeah, Will Smith resigns from Academy over Chris Rock Oscar slap backlash. That's one. But that's more. But he already resigned, and you remember the one where he I think you tagged me. And he said he publicly apologized. He apologized to Chris Rock. So she can't.
But his brother, you see what his brother was saying?
What did brother say?
Baby, I thought I tagged you in there.
What'd he say?
I ain't know his brother Tony.
Yeah,
I guess he's a comedian too, but you must ain't all that famous because that's my first time ever hearing about him. But he was basically calling Will Smith out, like, that's not the MF and Oscars and all that kind of stuff. I gotta find that video. I'm show it to you.
I have
You gotta tag me in so much stuff.
Will Smith smacking his brother Chris. Tony Rock response is, yeah, I seen. Let's see. Tony Rock. Tony Rock responds to Will Smith smacking his brother Chris. Yeah,
I did feel bad for Chris, especially when I seen the video after he got slapped.
Because he didn't know what was going on. Yeah, because if Tony was like, this is what I found that article. Brother. Okay, yeah. Let's see what he Let's see. I'm looking and trying to find some. I look at it. Tony Rock response. So every prominent journalist, blogger, late night host, and suing circle has offered their opinion about Will Smith smacking Chris Rock at the Oscars. There aren't new perspectives available to attack this story, except for those involved in the incident. Aside from launching a mandatory and fluid me cupola, that's some stuff I don't understand, words I don't understand again. Via an Instagram post, Will Smith has been incredibly mum since last Sunday. Considered that his response would sink. They playing too much. They giving me these words. Revivfy. Yeah, we're gonna skip that one. His career, I think Smith's silence is a great choice. they doing this on purpose. They know I can't in our position.
You know,
Chris Rock.
you like in your mind, you know what to say, but it can't come out your mouth right. That's me.
I hadn't seen that word before ever.
What word?
Rivivify.
Point out to because I don't know what you're talking about.
Right there, right up and down. Riviv. Sing or Rivivi.
Riverside?
I guess. Chris Rock's silence is deafening. As a comedian, one would imagine that Chris Rock would have already, conjured on an all-time legacy bit about the slap, and I know I'm not alone in this thought process, as tickets for Rock's comedy show after the Oscars went through the roof. So I think his career. That's why we're hearing his career went up. His career started. His stuff started. He got more recognition after the slap. Rock was hesitant to comment on the issue, bearing a quick aside before his show. Even though I'm itching for a Rock to craft a 15-minute chunk of brilliance, I'm more concerned. I'm trying to get to where his brother said something. Tom Rock is as funny as his brother. Chris Ware is focused on brother society issues. Tony, a veteran of the club scene, has more relaxed and controversial style. So he's his brother's a comedian too, I guess. So why did they? I don't see where his brother said anything. But anyway, where's that article with how about you just tell me about it if you know about it? Where his brother responded. I guess it's just in the video only.
I guess when he was stand up things he was doing.
Cause they didn't. Cause he's a comedian too, so I guess they just did the video. I don't. We're gonna see what it.
Make a little comment when he started out with his little show. You know, if you had a problem with it, you know, because this ain't good. You know, it's been awesome.
Oh yeah.
They say stuff like that.
Yeah. So he said this ain't the MF for Oscars. So he said you ain't gonna just slap him. You ain't gonna just slap him. You come up and slap me if you want to.
Oh, okay.
That's what he said.
He ain't doing it. Like,
I don't think
he just let it ride. He was very about the situation.
he had to, cause he was cause that opened him up for more gigs. That didn't
He probably been a couple times.
he blew up off of that, cause cause when I don't think Will Smith was aware at the moment. He probably knows now, but I don't think he was aware at the moment that they could have actually Chris Rock could have actually sued Will for that, but that was like a public humiliation type thing. He could have sued him for some millions.
Oh yeah, they said that they tried to get him to press charges with his client.
Yeah, cause he I also saw somewhere where it was people that was rolling with Chris Rock that was gonna get Will after the Oscars, but he told them no. But cause he wasn't. Yeah, I don't. I think he was gonna get them to. Because if it would be anybody else, we wouldn't have got away with that. But
Nope, they would have been like, forget the Oscars, I'm finna beat your ass.
Because Chris Rock, because they was boys, they was boys. So that's why. I don't know. They was like. So I think that's why I think it should have been handled a little better than that. He could have talked to him during a break, or when he received his award, he could have said something in a peaceful way. Or he could have took some jabs at Chris Rock, or anything like that. Because now they having to do damage control, and I know I said like on my first show too, that I ain't know nothing about Jada. You know anything about Jada?
What about?
You know anything about her? I don't know nothing about her, because I did my, I said I did my first show. They saying she a narcissist and she was this and that and she was horrible with, she was using Will and she was.
Using for what? They both had money. They both was rich and famous before they got together and got married. I mean, so what she using him for?
That's what I. I mean,
that don't make no sense to me.
And they said she was trying to say she was a narcissist. She was.
I think she's no good for him. I will be honest about that.
That's how you feel.
Y'all doing all this entanglements and getting tangled up with folks and all that. I mean,
what if they?
Like some people say, they think that mentally they took a play in him going up and said Chris. Everything, everybody has a breaking point.
You think that had a lot to do with Jada?
Everybody has a breaking point. I said that because I have a breaking point. Like I can take a lot of stuff. There's one thing that triggered me out.
You think that had a lot to do with Jada? You think that had a lot to do with Jada though?
What?
Him slapping her, you think that had a lot to do with Jada?
Probably not. Oh.
Yeah. You think that you think that had a lot to do with him slapping her? You think Jada was the cause of his depression?
I won't say she's the cause, but I could say mentally it could have. Even though these folks rich and famous, ain't no telling what they going through in their mind. Ain't no telling what they going through behind the scenes, behind what we see.
Yeah.
So I mean, they human just like everybody else. Why you got some of these celebrities that are committing suicide?
Yeah, I said it too.
Robin Williams had committed suicide.
Robin Williams,
the one who played Mr. Doubtfire.
Oh yeah, that's my dude there.
Yeah, I didn't even know he committed suicide. So I mean, and I just said it goes to show you never know what somebody going through mentally, and that could, to me, that probably could have been a breaking point for him.
A lot of them,
because if she had laughed it off, he probably wouldn't have went up there and slapped her.
Yeah, because he saw her reaction, and then because like I say,
as a celebrity, even though you didn't like it, you might feel some type of way. She could have laughed it off.
Yeah, she could have.
But who knows? I don't have that type of medical condition, so I don't know. It was hard to play out for her.
That could have triggered her too. That could have triggered her. She didn't act out on it. You know what I'm saying? Even though she I take that part out. But anyway, yeah, she didn't know. I think she seemed to laugh the second part off, but I think that joke might have triggered something.
But when people say she laughed after Will would have just slapped him.
She did, cause I seen the audio from the back. They said the part that everybody didn't see. And when he was like, well, that was the greatest night in the history of television, then she laughed at that. And then that's why I say but it did throw him off, because he said, we're going to be giving away documentaries. We're going to give away a documentary. And then he said, we're going to give away an award for the best documentary. And so I know he was thrown off.
Dang.
Because it's hard to throw off a comedian. They used to being on the cuff, on the spot. They not It's hard to throw them off.
And all this took place once again on my birthday.
Yeah, I think you was trying to celebrate your birthday though.
I'm trying to tell you. I didn't want to celebrate the thing about the baby now.
I think Will was trying to
That was not a good thing about the little baby.
Will was trying to help you out though.
It's alright though. That is alright with me.
Will did a little tribute to you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he couldn't please Jada. He wanted to at least he can make somebody happy.
Okay. I kind of hate he did what he did. Even though, like I said, I understood what he did.
I understand why.
He losing a lot behind it.
Yeah, because
he ain't hurt for that. That man still got coins.
Yeah, he do.
On top of coins.
But I heard a lot of his movies and stuff is on hold and stuff like that. It's
yeah.
But he had already, a lot of stuff he had already did is making money, like what was that, where he was playing Venus and Serena dad?
Yeah, I didn't see that though, but I heard about it.
Yeah, I heard it was good. I hadn't seen it yet. I gotta look into it.
So, they ain't gonna find no better actor than Will. They might go ahead and pause it for a little while, then go let this die down, and then go ahead and put that man back in his doggone movies.
He gonna come back, cause We already know he's gonna come back. Cause
Yeah.
I don't
At
know.
the end of the day, money talk. Do you hear me?
I don't know nobody, no celebrity that done. A lot of big celebrities like that, they come back. Come back from that stuff. He ain't gonna never come. Yeah, he is. He will.
He gonna take the lash for it now, but
he'll be back. Just
he'll
like
be back.
that's why they made those statements.
I can guarantee you that.
That's why he made statements against violence, and Jada made the statements not supporting it. All that was image to separate themselves from what happened, to try to get themselves back in the. It make it seem like okay, he's had a moment of mental breakdown moment. That's why she posted the healing thing. And it just makes it seem like okay, he was out of character. That's not like him. It's not a character. Even Mama said he was shocked.
If she had laughed the little joke off,
I don't know
then maybe it wouldn't have happened.
I think that was just a sudden spur of the moment type thing. Cause I don't think she could. I don't know. Cause I don't know if she could laugh. If something hurts your feelings hard, to just automatically laugh it out. It got to be a reflex type thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it wasn't a reflex for her. Couldn't have been. That I know that joke offended her, but he wasn't offended until he saw her offended.
That's what I'm saying. He was laughing.
And I think Will could just kept it going, laugh it off, without he wouldn't have to look crazy, and he could have just kept. He could have let it ride, and talked about it after the Oscars or something,
Exactly.
or responded on his platform.
Yep.
Cause he got his own platform he can go home to and talk about. Cause I'm still gonna watch his movies. I'm still gonna that song.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna still support Will Smith because I'd rather watch him in his movie than hear Chris Rock telling his little jokes and stuff. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with no comedian, and Chris Rock he's funny, so I'm not gonna downplay him for what he do. But I'd rather see Will any day.
There's a lot of people didn't like Chris Rock though. A lot of people.
And sometimes these comedians be taking it too far, so that's why I say shoot. He got what he deserved. But yeah, people still want to use excuse. He's a comedian.
You think Chris Rock got what he deserved?
I feel like he got what he deserved.
No, I don't think that.
So to me,
I don't know.
that'd make him be more mindful. Well, especially
know.
if he actually knew.
I don't know.
Now I wouldn't. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest. Now he didn't know. He didn't deserve it. Like I said, I didn't know until the incident that she.
Oh yeah.
Suffered from that because I just thought she just shaved her hair off. I mean, Jada fine either way it go. Yeah, I ain't gay, y'all. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and say it for y'all thinking I ain't gay, but I'm just speaking facts.
Women can get away with it. Y'all can say that.
But she is.
Y'all can say though she fine, she look good.
Her bald head.
No, we know that. We know she look good.
Either way it go, bald or not, Jada always been fine.
Yeah, we know that. That's why I say.
That's why I thought she was just rocking that style.
A woman can get away with calling another woman fine or pretty. Yeah. We can't do that.
Man,
we know we can't.
We look at booties and all. Well,
we can't.
I mean, I don't just sit there and look at booties. Like, let me get off your doggone show talking about booties.
No, it's.
Hell, like she talking about booties, she is gay. But if you see a woman walk around,
women do that.
Past you with a big badonky anybody with eyes can't help but to see. You feel what I'm saying?
We know.
I'm just saying.
Everybody got eyes.
Yeah. That's my point. I don't want nobody think I'm trying to get between the cheeks. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just you gotta put it out there like it is.
Everybody.
You know how folks be thinking.
Yeah, we know. I know.
Let me leave well enough alone.
I know it.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
But was that
like turn the podcast out?
Oh, you coming back one day? You coming back?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I was kind of nervous, y'all.
Cause we gotta revisit them. I'm always nervous. Don't let it fool you. I'm always nervous, y'all. I just been doing it for years, and I have to after a while I warm up, but.
I think everybody got at you a little bit because you got a guest today. I stay
nervous.
You had a guest before?
Huh? Nah. That's my first time. Yeah. I've been on radio shows with other people, but this is my first show with a guest, so it's kind of But
this ain't too bad. I had to come back.
Oh yeah, you coming back?
Uh-oh.
We got the other thing we got to talk about.
Oh snap, man!
That relationship thing that I posted. that unemployment stuff. We're gonna revisit some stuff. And
You
then,
want me? Okay. I was just gonna shit in my mouth. I'm gonna leave it at that.
yeah, we gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Cause but but yeah, anything else you wanted to bring up in more thoughts, opinions? Nothing else.
We're gonna leave it booty.
Leave at the booty. Well,
We're gonna exit with the booty.
well, we gonna that's it. Well, till next time, y'all. Y'all peace out. Glad to have you later.
Thank you.